Chaotic resubbed for 16 months, dude. What's up? Welcome to the stream again. Check player, how's it going? So good to see you guys. What is up? Just getting stream started. Okay, we're live on Twitch and YouTube. Let's start up TikTok. Boop. Go live. Okay, we're golden. I think we're golden. I think we're good. Just got back from the gym. Oh, nice. How was it? How was your workout? What'd you do? Check player, I'm doing good. I have been very busy with contract work over the past month or so. So streams have been like non-existent or super light. So I've also been working off stream a lot on the Tooland superhero game. That's, I guess, part of my contract work that I've been doing. But yeah, I just haven't had a lot of time for streams lately, unfortunately, but I'm getting back into it. I want to show you guys the progress that I've made on this game and just want to hang out today, have fun. Most of the stream will probably just be showcase stuff, or maybe not most, maybe like, probably take like 10-15 minutes to show you guys all the stuff that I've put into the game. And then after that, I'll continue working on the game and just hanging out with you guys. It has been forever chaotic. I also, I was gonna start stream like 10-15 minutes ago, but I saw that Mr. Beast was streaming his 500 million subscriber live reaction, so I watched that, and I was there for the 500 million. That was pretty cool. It was a pretty awesome milestone that he reached. So props to him. Elizabeth, what's up? Perfect timing. Just got out of an appointment. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream, Elizabeth. How have you been? How have you been? Okay, let's see. We got all streams connected. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pray real quick and then we're gonna get started. Okay. Lord Jesus, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for another opportunity just to stream and to live and to breathe. We thank you for your grace and your mercy that is new each morning. Lord, I thank you for this stream. I thank you for this opportunity. I thank you so much for everyone that's on stream right now. I pray your blessing over them, Lord, over them and over anyone else that may join the stream today. God, I just thank you for your goodness, and I thank you for everyone here today. I thank you, God, for your love and how you love me and how you love everyone here on the stream. Lord, would you just pour out your blessings on us today? Would you please bless this stream? And I just pray that nothing would go wrong and that everything would go well. And I just pray that everything, that I would get really good work done on this game. Lord, we love you. It's your name we pray. Amen. Okay, let's do this, guys. I'm excited to show you guys what I've been working on. For those that have been here before, you can probably already notice a few things that are different or added in the game. Actually, let me just kind of do like a gauge where you guys are at and what you guys remember from this game. Does anyone notice anything different about the game? Like, okay, Chaotic said fancy icons. Yep, that's one thing. Andre, amen. Jamie, thank you for the follow. It means a lot. Anything else you guys notice about the game before I press play? Anything else? Chaotic said fancy icons. UI looks cleaner and the colors feel more vibrant. Yes, that's, yep. So the colors feel more vibrant. I actually just did this yesterday in the global volume settings. I just adjusted, so the contrast I think was set to like 20, like right somewhere between 10 and 20. I just bumped it up a little bit to 25, and then the saturation was at 10, I think it was, so I just bumped it up by 5 to 15. So hey, thank you so much for Jamie for the, or is it Jamie or Jamie? Thank you so much for the roses and the heart me, and again Chaotic for the tier 2 sub. Which, wait, tier 2, dude, tier 2 sub, that's like, isn't that like, is that $10 sub? You've been doing, what did the notifications say? Dude, tier 2 sub, subscribe for 16 months on a 14, dude, that is insane. Chaotic, you are a gem. Thank you so much for the support. Vibrance is what I noticed. Opposed character. Okay, let's keep going. So I did the saturation and contrast. This adds like a tiny tweak. Took me like 5 seconds to dial those in. So yeah, so new icons, and I changed the menu icon up here. This got this like 3/ thing. Let me actually zoom in. It's like a 3/ kind of matching the logo. Have I showed you guys the logo for Tooland? This comic book series, but it's kind of like a claw marks. The menus, it's like your typical hamburger menu icon, but it's like claw streaks, claw slashes. We have health bar and an infinium bar at the top. I think I had these bars on the last stream. If I didn't, they were very like, hey, thanks for the sub over on YT, Mr. Bob. Why am I not getting sound? Are you guys hearing the sound of that? Are you guys hearing the sound of the alerts? Can someone else? No sound on the alerts? Hold on. No sound on the alerts. Stream alerts. Have all the alerts on. You guys can hear me on TikTok, right? You guys can hear my voice? Hopefully. Hello, hello. System. OBS should be coming through. You guys can hear music, right? Can you hear the music? No, chaotic. That I've had that plan for forever. You can't hear music. Very good. Oh, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about the sound on the alerts. I'm late because I'm working. No worries, Scruffy. What's up? Welcome to the stream. No longer T-posing at the start? I don't think he was ever T-posing at the start. He was always this pose. The A pose. How much left do you have of the game? I could go over that in a few minutes. Let me show you guys everything that I have been working on off stream since the last stream, and then I'll go over what's left. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get into it. So I made this health bar at the top and this infinium bar, this menu icon, and then these buttons. So to show you guys the rest of it, I've actually got to play the game and I'll show you. Oh, and so what you can see is those clouds in the background too. No one caught the clouds. So I had like sky color, and then we had the sky transition going from day to evening to night as you progress throughout the level. But just yesterday, I actually added clouds, which also transitioned from day clouds to evening clouds to night clouds. Chat available only TikTok and Twitch. And YouTube too. YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Boop, your message shows up. Dude, Jamie, thank you also for the extra roses too. It means a lot. Thanks for the follow, Bay Harbor. Okay, let's do this. Let's get into it. I'm going to press play. Before I show you guys stuff with the enemies, I'm going to turn them off for now. Okay, so let's play. Here we go. Let me know if you guys can see well enough. If not, I can just make it bigger. Okay, so you start off with full health, obviously. You start off with 0 infinium, okay? And you see the clouds in the background slowly rotating. So all these buttons, okay? So let me walk you through the icons. So I'm doing something that I haven't really seen in mobile games before, okay? And that is when you press a button, like your buttons show you what you can and can't do, and then your buttons react to what you're doing. I thought this is a pretty cool idea. I don't think it's too distracting. I think it looks cool, but I want to gauge, like, what do you guys think of this? So you see that he has this jump button here, and there's 2 arrows, and you know this character can double jump, right? So if I jump one time, watch what happens. Boop. Wait. Boop. So I jump one time. These like white wind streaks show up on the button, and only the first arrow lights up yellow, right? So if I double jump, then the second arrow will light up yellow. Ready? See that? I think that's pretty cool. Same thing with punch. You press punch, and then it shows the streaks there. Same thing with staff. You press the staff, and it shows the streaks there. And then shield, same thing there. You hold it, nothing happens because you're just holding it, but if you throw it, then it shows the streaks. Now look at the cannon. The cannon is disabled, so it's grayed out. Well, that's pretty typical in games. If you can't use a button, then it'll be grayed out. So that's pretty typical. So I can't use it because I don't have any infinium. That's the power-up stuff in here. So let me go collect some infinium real quick. I'm going to destroy this stuff, grab some infinium, and you'll see my infinium bar is rising up. And we also have a smooth like animation. When I first built the health bar and the infinium bar, and it increased or decreased, it would just like chop up, right? But I made it so that it would animate smoothly to whatever value it needs to be at. So you'll see it smoothly animate up or down when you collect stuff. See that? So now I've got a bunch of infinium. So now look, the cannon button is now not gray, so I can actually use it now. So let me pull that out. Boop. And now I actually did this morning. I made it so that when you use the cannon, it actually depletes your infinium. So boop. See, I'm shooting these cannon lasers. Oh, those clouds in the background, dude. I love it so much. Cannon, cannon, cannon. And then your charge up shot, you hold it. I don't think I showed you guys this yet either. When you hold down that, now it actually shows you a visual display of the charge going from down to up. Then I can let go and it uses a lot more infinium, of course. Boop, boop, boop. And then same with the jumping. Okay, so check this out. So I showed you guys the double jump. Now we're gonna go into jetpack mode. So I'm gonna hold down the jump button. It's gonna charge up, and then it switches to jetpack button icon. And then when you let go, boosh, he lifts into the air. And then it switches the jump icon to the jetpack icon. And of course we're hovering in the air using our fire. So there's fire on the icon, and there's these wind streaks. You fly around, same thing. It shows the jetpack still. And then if I were to, let's say, tap the jump button again to get out of jetpack mode, I tap it, it goes to disabled, and then switches back to jump. So that was a lot of fun to integrate. And it just feels, I don't know, it feels very, it's really nice having that visual feedback in the buttons, like as a player playing the game, to know like what you can and can't do. So like, let's deplete all the infinium real quick. So, and then you can see like the can't use the cannon anymore because we don't have enough infinium to use it, right? So that's just really cool. Oh, and I didn't show you, well, you guys probably saw it, but I didn't point it out, that when you do use the cannon, or first you don't have cannon open, but you tap it once to pull your cannon up, then it switches to the cannon open icon button, and then you press your laser button. And not only is he shooting, of course, but it's also showing the laser in the button icon. I think that's pretty cool. I've never seen that in a game before. Have you guys seen something like that in a game before? If you have, please let me know, because I would love to see, I'd love to look those up and kind of see like what they do, how far they push that. Oh, those clouds in the background look so good, dude. I want to show you guys where I got these sky images from. I'll show you in a second. All this, yes, this is all Unity game engine. You adding haptics. By haptics, do you mean like mobile phone like vibration? I have not even, if that's what you mean, I've not even thought about that. I suppose we could. I don't imagine that would be too difficult. First person PC superhero game. I honestly don't have any. I've never really had a desire to make a first person game. There's a lot of like third person games I would love to make, or top down games that I'd like to make, but first person I've never I don't know, I've never really had a desire to make a first person game. Maybe, we'll see. Well, the tiny detail. Thank you so much, G Woodall. Means a lot. Kevin, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thanks for sharing the live, Nurkenta. Means a lot. This is so entertaining. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Means a lot. When is the game out? So that's up to my client when he wants to release it, but sometime this summer. That's the goal. I like that. Lets the player know they can hit again and or shows what they're doing. Feels more engaged. Yep, exactly my thought. So any games that you guys can think of that do that? I haven't seen any, but there might be some out there. It feels really nice. Like, it's not needed at all, but it's like, it's that little extra polish that just adds to it, you know? Just super fun. Okay, let me show you guys the cloud transitions as well, okay? I'm gonna give myself a lot of infinium so I don't have to go around and collect it. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Where's my infinium? Infinium. Okay, lots of infinium. Okay, so I'm gonna fly. Now, the transition between the cloud images as I move from left to right in the level, it is gonna be a little bit jarring as I fly. You won't be able to fly this fast across the level, so it's gonna be more of a slow transition. But let me show you guys what it looks like. So once you get past the day section, like once you get to this police chase area or this police cutscene area, you fly to the top of this building, and that's when it starts transitioning to dusk. I do still need to add the cityscape backdrop in the background, so that will hide a lot of that ground gradient that you see back there. Is this a section of the sky image that has no clouds? I think it is. Let me adjust the sky rotation a little bit. Or just make the sky speed up a lot more. There it is. Okay. So I have this control right here where I can change the speed as well. Super fast. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so you guys will notice that the lighting and the backdrop image, the clouds, will slowly transition to like a dusk version. I need to work on this rooftop flying system, but yeah, so just ignore the jankiness of that. So you'll see it starting to get more dusk, and then we're transitioning to a different cloud image in the background. And then we get to the end, and then we start transitioning to a different set of lighting scheme and image in the backdrop, which is the nighttime one. So as we get further to the end, we get closer to nighttime. And now we're in nighttime clouds. So the whole point of this whole day to night transition system, for those that don't know, is in the comic book series for this game, you fight the final boss fight right here at the docks. You fight this final boss fight and it takes place at night. So we wanted to make sure that it matches the comic book. Let me speed up the sky in the backdrop so we can see a little bit more clouds. Sky. I made the backdrop for the nighttime scene really subtle. But like I could bump up the exposure a bit for the night values. Let's see. So you can see it better. That doesn't look too bad. I think it does need to stay dark though. Like I could keep it there, around 5. So I had it at 1. Maybe we could bump it up. Maybe that's better. Imagine you guys can see that a lot better. It took a while to kind of tweak these values for like how transparent the backdrop is, right? Fully opaque, semi-transparent, and then what the exposure is. And then also the tint, you can play around with the tint. If it's just pure white, it looks obviously terrible. So I had to like tint it blue to make it look more like nighttime. But I mean, I could tint it anything. Super spooky. This reminds me of the Blood Moon stuff in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Zelda games. Madam Bun Bun, what's up? Thanks for the heart me and the popular vote. Means a lot. Good to see you again. So yeah, that's the sky. And I actually want to show you guys something really kind of funny about how I built the sky system, okay? It's not very conventional as far as game design goes, but I want to show it to you guys because I think it's interesting. So let me show you guys this view. So like here is the sky. Can you guys see this? So this sky is just a sphere, which that's pretty typical in games, okay? So it's a sphere. But usually in games, the sky sphere is like really, really big, okay? And it stays in one place. It's even a lot bigger than this. Like let's bump it up to like 1500. So it's really big, stays in place, never, like it will rotate, but it won't ever move position. Here's the problem though. I started off doing it this way, but you can't see it in camera. Now, the reason for that is because the camera doesn't have a far clip plane high enough, so I could bump this up a lot and then you would see it. The problem is with this is that my fog system is making the background too muted. So let me show you this. Let me go to global volume, no wait, not global volume. Lighting, turn the fog off. Oh, it's not changing anything. Why isn't it changing anything? Maybe I could do this. When I was working on this yesterday, the fog was like making the background way too muted, but now it's not. Maybe it's because I made a custom shader for this sky, so maybe that fixed it. Oh, maybe because I made the sky shader unlit instead of lit. I might could go back to this method. So long story short, the fog was messing up using this method. So the method that I opted for, which I'm going to show you guys right now, let me undo. Let me show you guys the method that I opted for. What I did was I kept the sky sphere really small so that the distant fog wouldn't mute it, so I can control the color more. But then the problem is as your player moves, the sky is gonna like stay in one spot, and then your player would eventually move through the sphere. So like right here, once you got past this point, you would move outside the sky, which would obviously look terrible. So what I did was I made it so that this tiny sky sphere would follow with the player. So let me show you this. So actually, as you move the player, the sphere moves with the player constantly, right? So I'm dragging the player right now, but the sky is moving with him. So that's the method, and you can't tell in the game. Like look in the game. Like I'm gonna move this up. You can't tell in the game. It just looks like the sky is really far in the background, but it's actually moving with the player. So that was kind of funny. But cool thing though, I'm actually gonna show you. I'm gonna move the player up, and you guys can actually see the sky change here as I move him quickly from left to right. Isn't that cool? This is a lot of fun to build. So you can look at it in the game mode, or you can look at it in the scene window. As I move the player from left to right across the level, the lighting changes, but also the sky image fades from one to the next, and then from dusk to night. Let me hide the canvas. There we go. So grab the player. So it transitions from 1 to 2 to 3. Isn't that cool? Let me actually show you guys where I got these sky images. So I found a guy on Patreon. I forget what his name was. Shoot. Let me see. Oh wait, I'm already open up here, sorry. Patreon. Free Stylized. There's this Patreon called Free Stylized. Where's his website? I want to show you guys these skybox images. They are super cool. Okay, here we go. So I found these skybox images. Can you guys see this? So this guy makes specifically stylized. Hey, thanks for the follow on purple. Means a lot, Mr. Minifig Mig. He makes these skyboxes which I've worked with skyboxes a lot in the past for like usually for VFX and 3D projects. But for this game, I wanted them to be slightly stylized, kind of like an anime feel, like kind of like a Ghibli feel almost. And so like if you look at these, they're like stylized a little bit, which is like perfect for this game. So you can get all of his 2K versions of all of his skyboxes for free, or you can pay like $11 per month membership for just 1 month, and you can get all of his skyboxes for 4K and 8K resolution. So I supported this guy and I wanted to get the higher res. So I got this, I paid for this membership for a month on this guy's Patreon, and I got the skyboxes and I used 3 of them in this game. And they all look super, like he's got day versions, dusk versions, night versions. And they're really, really cool. And they're all like that stylized feel, like not realistic, but like stylized anime kind of feel. And they're really fun, look really cool. So that's where I got those from. So shout out to that creator. But these are super cool, really nice skybox images. So check him out if you guys are ever interested in something like that. So yeah, now that I tested that out, I might actually go back to the other method and not have the skybox actually follow the player. Because I actually haven't tested if that method works good on the cutscenes when the camera actually, because this works great when the camera stays facing that way, but in the cutscenes the camera turns. So I need to actually test that out. Let me test that out real quick. I'm gonna catch up on chat in like 5 seconds, guys. I didn't change anything, did I? Enemy health bar, fade time. I did. Okay. Catch up on chat. Dude, you inspired me on the Lego. I'm a month in and my model is all set up and animated, but I don't have mocaps. I'm working on perfecting webcam tracking. Oh, that's awesome, Minifig Meg. I would love to see it. You're on Twitch. I'm gonna check out your stuff. Let me just go ahead and click your name now. That's super awesome. Oh, I think I remember you. Did you chat with me a long time ago asking like for tips or something? People send me messages all the time asking for like how to get started with that stuff. No videos, but you have like 700 followers on Twitch. Do you not stream anymore, or you're trying to start it back up? Dude, I'm gonna check your stuff out after. Send me a DM on Discord. I'd love to look at your stuff. Share a link to the Patreon. Let me find it. Or not the Patreon. What did I just say it was called? Freestylized. Freestylized. Okay. Yeah, I'll send it in chat. You are on Twitch. Send it in Twitch. There we go. Actually, I'll send it everywhere. Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Okay, so that's the link to that guy's website, and he has the Patreon there as well. You can check out his skyboxes. Okay. Let me catch up on chat some more, and then we'll keep going. There's a lot of chat I gotta catch it back up on. I still got more stuff to show you guys. Hacking Divinium already reporting you to the dev. Hacking Divinium, what does that mean? Jai Wood, all my dream is Blender generalist. Want to make one person 3D animation, and your videos inspired me. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Glad I could help. I'm doing great, Madam Bubban. How are you doing? Minifig, again, hello. Vault, thank you for the follow. A smart badge is easier to load too. Yeah, so I wanted to be really careful that I didn't just, because I have this right here, this environment skybox, and this skybox is actually not using these images. These images are just spheres. I wanted to be very careful not to make the skybox actually affect the lighting. That's why the skyboxes are unlit. They don't cast shadows, they don't receive shadows, and they don't affect the lighting at all, because I've already quote unquote perfected the lighting system, and especially as far as performance goes. And when you do when you do real-time lighting in games with the skybox influencing the lighting, it really negatively affects performance. And I already had all of that really fine-tuned with the lighting, so I wanted to make sure that the skybox stuff did not affect the lighting at all. So that's why I did the separate sphere system that was not attached to my environment skybox. So the sphere system is really just a backdrop image in the background that's just a visual thing. It does not affect the lighting at all. Do you have a training or tutorial videos? I don't. Asagami, I have like 1 or 2, maybe 3 Blender tutorial shorts on my YouTube channel and on TikTok too, I think, and Instagram. And I do have 1 Blender tutorial that I recorded in a live stream, and I've edited it. I just haven't uploaded it yet. I've been trying to figure out if I should start a separate channel. I had a conversation with Kenji, the VTuber, and he splits all of his content out across multiple YouTube channels, and he suggested that I do that as well. Still trying to decide if I want to do it or not, because right now I do everything on one channel. I do this live IRL game dev stuff on the same channel that I also do all of my Lego VTuber and Minecraft VTuber and gaming content. So I do all of it on the same channel, and I think that hurts my channel because I think it confuses the algorithms across TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, where they start like showing my stuff to people interested in this type of content, and then I post something that's like me as a Lego VTuber, and it sends that to the same people, and the other people are like, what is this? I didn't subscribe to this person. And so then so then they don't respond as well to the content, and then the algorithm's like, wait, oh, we shouldn't show this. So it's like, I think it might confuse the algorithm. So I think I'm hurting myself by posting everything on the same channel. So I've been holding off on uploading that tutorial video because I think I might should do it on a separate channel. The reason I haven't made separate channels yet is because like it's hard enough doing everything on one channel. It would just make it even more chaotic for me and disorganized to have multiple channels. And I gotta start from scratch again. I've got like 10,000 plus subs on the YouTube channel. I would have to start from scratch again, and I hate the idea of that. But I don't know, I might should do it anyway. Because you know what, the whole sub count thing doesn't even matter. Sub count, follow count doesn't even matter really anyway. It's really the view count that matters. So yeah. Let's see. So that's the answer to your question, Asagami official. You make a good teacher. Thank you. That means a lot. What developing software is this? This is Unity Game Engine. Those are gorgeous. Thank you so much, Madam Bun. Well, I say thank you. Shout out to, again, the creator of those skyboxes. Is there a creature called the Kraken in this game? No, there's not. Way to go. Thanks, Minifig. Share link. I did. Love when people specialize in a specific niche and absolutely crush it. I was pre-VTuber just transitioning, so removed. I was pre-VTuber just transitioning, so removed old VODs. Oh, for the Twitch channel. Got it. Okay. The buttons look sick, by the way. Nice to see how they... Thank you so much, Stripe. Means a lot. I gotta show you guys some more stuff in a minute once I catch up on chat. Can you share a YouTube channel? Just go to my link in bio, Asagami. You're on TikTok, so just go to the link in bio, and that'll show all my links. Algorithm has me set to one type of content. Everything else does bad. Yeah. Video how to learn Blender, those types of videos, really helpful. Yeah, so that's the one. So that's the short I made, and let me show you guys this. I'm gonna show you guys my YouTube analytics, okay? A little bit of them. This is pretty much what I see every day, okay? I get consistently 2,000 to 3,000 views every day on that one video. That one video is, here, this is a better view. That one video that I get 2,000 to 3,000 views every day is the short, how to learn Blender. And that's not even what my channel is about. My whole Pixelfire channel is like VTubing, gaming, game dev. But then I do that one single short, how to learn Blender. and it makes like 2,000 to 3,000 views per day. Look at that. It's 500,000 views. Is that not insane? And it's funny because it took forever for it to even get to that. So I've had it up for 714 days. Okay. But you see that halfway mark? So that's like a year. For a year, that video was doing nothing. And then the year after that, it started like going up and getting like 2,000 to 3,000 views per day. So all my other content does like practically nothing. Like the Lego VTuber Batman stuff I've been doing, which I think is really cool and really fun, is doing like absolutely nothing. Like the live streams do really well on TikTok for the Lego Batman stuff. But like I edited down my first Lego Batman live stream into like a 30-minute edited version and uploaded it to YouTube, and it's gotten like 70 views. it's so frustrating. Look at this. This is my most recent video I posted. Can you guys see this? Lego Batman plays Legacy of the Dark Knight. It's been up for 13 days. It's got 74 views. I just don't get it. I think the thumbnail's good. I think the video's good. So guys, go check that video out at some point and come back and let me know. Like, send me a message in Discord and tell me why you think the video is good or bad. I would love to know, because I think it's a good video, but I just feel like YouTube's not showing it to people. I don't get it. But I would love to have another outsider opinion, because I'm slightly biased, obviously, because it's my own content. But I would love for you guys who watch my stuff to go watch that video. It's 30 minutes long. Go watch the video and then send me a message in Discord or DM me or whatever, and tell me why you think it. If it's bad, tell me why you think it's bad. Don't hold anything back. Okay, let's keep going on the game. Here we go. So I've shown you guys the skybox, shown you guys new buttons. Oh, I haven't fully fleshed this out yet, but you can see Drip's lines on his body. They now glow. Okay, so that's not gonna glow forever. What I did was I added an emission map to only where the lines are. So let me show you that. Characters. So this is his full body texture, okay? But you see those red lines? Those are the lines on his suit. See all those? So what I did was I made an emission map only where those lines were. See the white? So then in the material, where are you, Drip? In the material, I can use that emission map. Let me turn all this off. I can use that emission map right here, so I can turn it off. So this is what it was before, just red lines. What I did was I made this emission map so that it glows, and obviously I can change the intensity of this glow to nothing or to like super crazy. Okay, so I haven't fully fleshed this out yet. Like for now, currently he's just constantly glowing, but I want to make some sort of system where like the more powered up you are, he starts to glow, and if you're not powered up, he doesn't have any glow at all. I'm not sure how to do that though. What do you guys think? I think some type of like combo hit system. So like right now we have the health bar at the top, right? And we have the infinium below that. So you collect infinium. And the infinium is what powers your cannon and your jetpack. Okay. But I'm thinking as you fight bad guys, maybe you start not glowing, but as you like combo hit bad guys more and more and more, I think maybe that should make your suit light up red, glow red more and more and more. And then the more you glow, the more powerful your hits become. And then as soon as you get hit once by an enemy, that red either starts to deplete or goes away completely. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think about that? Or do you guys have any other ideas? Most of my personal YouTube shorts that I save are resource materials. Okay, interesting. Algorithms for video views are weird. Most views I ever got in video I made was a video of me eating fried tomatoes. It's so weird. Yeah. And I've noticed that too with my stuff. Like I'll just, even over the past few years, okay, I'll work on a video, I'll work my butt off on a video, I'll work so hard on it, and I'll think it's so good, I post it, it gets like practically no views. But the shorts, especially shorts, the shorts that I edit like super fast, hardly put any effort into, and I think this is like a dumb short. Okay, whatever. I'll just upload it. I upload it, and then it gets tons of views. Like, what is going on? I just like I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not Mr. Beast. Okay, I'm not Mr. Beast. I don't get it. Thanks, Nestori. That means a lot. It's not technically my game. This is my client's game. I'm just paid to make it, but I take a little bit of ownership over it. This is not a Roblox game. This is a game for mobile. Gato, what's up? How's it going? I'm doing good. We're saying the key to success is fried tomato sandwiches. Got it. I look like Roblox. I have no idea. I don't think this looks like Roblox at all. I've seen some Roblox games. Let's see. It's funny because TikTok goes crazy for Lego. Yes, it does for sure. Tutorials are gold. Is your multi-chat still in alpha? It is. Like, you can use it. Like, it's available publicly. But yeah, I would definitely still consider it in early development. Hey, thanks for the follow on Twitch. The story means a lot. Your video, how to learn Blender, those types of videos are really helpful. Okay, I've caught up on chat. It's hard to tell, but is the UI too big? Oh yeah, 100%. Yes, it is too big. It is too big on the computer, but it's not too big on the mobile device. Let me show you guys what it looks like here. This is on a screen, on a phone. Why is it not focusing? Focus. But I think you guys can see it. This is an old version, so it doesn't have the updated colored icons. Oh my goodness, focus. What is going on? Yeah, you can see the size of the icons there are much more appropriate. I could actually also just change the display here to... I thought it had mobile options. I guess not. But yeah, it's so long story short, it doesn't look like this when it's actually on mobile. Okay, so that's everything with Infinium, and oh guys, please still tell me what you think about that power-up system idea I have for the red glowing. I want to know what you guys think about that. If you think it's a good idea or not. Okay, so let me show you guys the enemies as well. So the enemies, what I've been working on off stream. Enemies are on now. So enemies also now have their own health bar. At first I had it so that the enemies had their health bar on constantly. So let me show you guys this. Just turn enemies on by default. And then the goon prefab. Guys, don't freak out over the word goon. Goon means enemy or bad guy or henchman. Goon, where is it? Health bar? No. Enemy. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. What's that from? Anyone know what movie that is? Oh, where did I put it? It's in the health. I think it was in the health. No. It's an enemy. No, it's just in the slider. I gotta open it. Goon slider. No, it's not. Enemy. There we go. There it is. Okay. Okay, so this goon prefab, let me turn this off real quick. Health enemy bar. Okay. So when I first built the health bar for the enemies, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna show you guys this. They were on all the time. You see that? See how all the enemies, they have this health bar over them, which works good. Like, it looks nice. And then when you hit them, like, they'll actually lose health now, which is really cool. So you can actually see as the player how much damage each enemy has, which is really cool. So like, this already is a huge improvement, just having health bars there. But I didn't like the health bars being on constantly because it's a little distracting. It's kind of I kind of want to see the enemies running around without health bars on them. So what I did was I made it so that the enemies start off by default not showing their health bar. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like here. So boom, enemy spawn, boom, it's just an enemy walking around, all enemies walk around. But then the moment that you first hit an enemy, boop, then his health bar fades into visibility. And then you can see that one goon's health bar because you just hit him. And then after, I think I have it set to 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, if you don't hit him again, then it fades away. So I think that's nice. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that that's a good way to do it? Would you like the health bar to stay up longer as a player? Or do you feel like that's a really good time? Because I don't want to see the enemies running around with health bars over their head 24/7, right? That just kind of looks kind of lame. So I figured this was the best middle ground. So like I can hit a few of them, boom, their health bars are showing up. And now I can know, oh, I've hit those enemies and their health is like down to there. But then if I go a while, or if I keep hitting them, boom, it keeps going. But if I stop hitting them and then start running around after 10 seconds, then they'll fade away. Let's see, fade, fade, fade. So now they're just enemies. And now we're not distracted by the health bars. So I think that's a pretty cool system. I think it's a good like hybrid of knowing how much health the enemy still has versus it not being constantly like shown. So I think it's pretty cool, but you guys let me know what you think. Honest opinions, for real, honest opinions. And also, if you do think it's good, do you think that 10-second timer is good or not? They should show, I like it should show for when hitting. You mean like when they hit the player? So that's visual clutter as well, which is, yep, that's the whole idea. Chaotic. I think the Riddler Goon on Lego Batman 1. I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's a wonderful idea and really cool when you notice thanks in the story. It means a lot. Will it release soon? This summer, I believe. Okay, and I think that's all the updates to show you guys that I've worked on off stream since last stream. All the buttons, I showed you guys the buttons. I showed you guys the health bar and the infinium bar. Showed you guys the enemy. Let me look back at messages with the client real quick and see if there's anything I'm missing before we keep working. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show you guys something that I'm super, super, super proud of. Guys, this is cool. Okay, this is cool. I want to show you guys this. Okay, so guys, I'm excited. I'm so excited to show you guys this. I hope you like it. I hope you like it so much. So I've been asking you guys questions so far about stuff like what you thought about it. But this, what I'm about to show you, I really, 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 really want to know your opinions because I've never seen this done in a game before. Just like the buttons that dynamically change based on what you can do and what you can't do and what you're currently doing. Just like that, I've never seen in a game before. What I'm about to show you here, I've also never seen in a game. Well, parts of it I've sort of never seen in games before, at least the way I'm doing. Okay, so I want to know if you guys like it or not. I like it, but if you guys hate it, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so here it is. I have them turned off, but here we go. I need to move the player real quick to show you guys this. So I'm gonna move him back to where they are here. Okay. You guys ready for this? Okay. So quick context for those that don't know, in the lore of this world, the main character Drip has 2 watches, okay? One watch on the right hand and one watch on the left hand. Right there, okay? And these watches are kind of like his Jarvis to Iron Man, okay? If he's Iron Man, these are his Jarvises, okay? So his 2 watches, they have characters, they have names. One is Al and one is Bree. So Al is like a guy and Bree is a girl, okay? I think they're married in the comic book series. Like, I think they're a couple. I'm not sure exactly. You guys can see all this in, let me actually pull up the cartoon real quick, cartoon episode on YouTube. You guys can kind of see and hear their voices. But they're essentially his like assistants. They're his Jarvis to Iron Man. They're his computer to Batman or Alfred to Batman. So let me pull up Toon just real quick before I show you guys this. Toon Cartoon episode 1. And let me pause music. Turn this up so you can hear it.
Time is money. Hey guys, wait up.
Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it enough?
He got tried.
Codename Drip. Race.
So this computer right now that's talking to him is Bree, okay, one of his watches.
Humanal. Experience. Rookie.
They said you did work mornings. They lied.
Welcome to Tooling. Be careful. It's a jungle out there.
Only those people I have cost me more combined.
Randy Rampage Randolph.
There's another one with Bree talking.
We can never finish talking, so we can figure.
For the past 2 years in here, why is get no options? What? Hey, don't stand. Let me make this again. Solo
One. Oh yeah.
I wanted to find an owl one too, but I can't find it. I'm not gonna keep looking for it. I'll show you guys a comic real quick. Let me show you a comic page real quick. Mobile game comics. Let me pull this up. Okay, so see right here. So these are his watches, okay, and they talk to him throughout the comic book series. So this is Bree and this is Al. So Bree says, "Now let's go, Mr. Charles, and get out of here." And Al says, "Right, those charges, blah blah blah." So they're like his assistants, okay. It took a long time for me to just tell you guys that. Okay, so throughout this game, as you guys know, in most games, there are dialogue boxes that show up at the bottom when characters talk to each other. There's tooltips in games during tutorial sections or when you as the player having to learn something in the game. There's like tooltips and dialogue boxes, which is pretty typical in games. So we wanted to do that with these two watches too. Since they are his assistants in this world, we wanted to make them the things that share information to you as the player. So I made these comic book style tooltips. And these tooltips throughout the game, there's two different versions of them. There's an Al one and a Bree one. So I'll turn Al off. So there's Bree, matches her color scheme, pink, purplish. Okay. And there is Al, which is blue. Okay. And we've got these like comic book inking style dots in the corners, and I did that up here on the health and infinity bar as well. So also I have these hologram. It looks like a light, but it's actually just. Actually, I'll walk you guys to the technical side in a little bit. Let me just show you what it looks like first, okay? So let me turn these off. Let me turn them on for now, actually. Start the game. So the way that I built this is, at different points in the game, these are going to pop up, and they pop up in the world. So these are not like, let me turn enemies off. These are not like 2D overlay UI elements like these are. So like that is 2D, the buttons are 2D, the menu icons 2D. So like these exist in the world with drip. So as you run around, these will run around with you. And they pop up at different times. So I have an invisible collider right here. That's why I moved the player to this spot. So I have, where are they? Tooltip triggers. Let me just turn them on, mesh render, so you can see them. So like these cubes are invisible colliders. When you run into them, they tell the tooltip system. Actually, I'll spare you guys the technical details. I just want to show you how it works, and then we'll talk about it. So I'm going to run through this area. Oh, I turned them off. Whoops. Turn that off. There we go. Guys. Let's do another one. Here we go. Guys. Guys. What do you think? Yay? Nay? Oh, I love it so much. So these are showing up in like 3D in the world with drip. So as you run around, let me restart. Or let me make them so that they don't only trigger once. No, TikTok, do not end my stream. So these are just like temporary text like messages that I put in here just to test things out. They won't actually say this probably, but yeah. So the hologram light opens up, the tooltip dialog box opens up, and then the icon for that character slides up into place, and then the text like typewrites on. And you'll see like the hologram is always coming from the watch, and it's always going up towards the dialog box. It just, I love it so much. I've never seen something like this in a game before, so I was very interested to see what you guys thought about this. And if you just stand still, it kind of like floats around a little bit. Let me make it go longer. Come on, hit. Where are we hitting? So it kind of like floats. It's a little floaty up and down, left and right. So what do you guys think? Yay, nay? Yay, nay? When I first, like, for the longest time, I knew that these Al and Bree, they were going to be the ones that give the player like the instructions for how to play the game and stuff, and talking to the player. I've known that for a really long time, but in my mind I was always just like, I just imagined them coming up from the bottom, like stereotypical dialogue boxes, like think Pokemon games or any other game really where a dialogue box comes up from the bottom. That's what I was thinking. But I was like, these come from his watches. They're holograms. I need to make them in the 3D world come up as holograms. So, and I think it works. Chaotic, starry eyes. That's so cool. Thanks, man. Yay, nice. Really like it. Super sick. All the yes. Is that World Space UI? It is World Space UI. Darth Blinchman. It is. This canvas. Where is it? No, right there. So yeah. Canvas World Space UI. There it is. And so let me show you guys like technically how this works. Oh, I didn't start music back. Sorry about that, guys. Volume back. Here we go. Okay. So some technical aspects about this, which I think are kind of fun. So the way that I did this. So let me just pop one up, okay? It's not popping up. Why isn't it popping up? Oh, because it's all scaled down. So let me do this. Let me just make one last a really long time. Whoa. So the way that I made this work. So like here is a box, and this acts as like an invisible collider, and I have this tooltip trigger here. And the way that this works, let me move it over so those on TikTok can actually see it too. Oh, and Twitch for that matter, and YouTube, because I have stream focus overlaying. Should I remove stream focus chat over there? You guys don't really need to see your own chats, do you? Multi-chat. I'll do that. Okay. So for each box that has this tooltip trigger script on it, I can choose like when the player hits this box, what happens. This box tells the tooltip system to use either speaker Al or Bree, and then what the message should be, and then how long it should display before it goes away. So that's that system. So like that's what that box says. But if I select, let me turn these so you can see them. These other invisible boxes right here, like this one is Al display time 4, and that's the message. This one right here is Bree. So this makes the speaker Bree, which is the other watch, a different message and a display time. So I'm gonna do this one real quick just for display purposes. I'm gonna make the display time like 1,000 so I can talk through the technical aspects. And then just make them all invisible real quick. Boop. And then play the game. Okay, so that's how the invisible collider triggers communicate with the tooltip system to tell it which tooltip to show and what to display and all that. So then so everything else here is pretty self-explanatory. A lot of the like glow and outline and stuff, I'm using this plugin called UIFX by this plugin developer called ChalkDino, I want to say. ChalkDino makes these UIFX things that I'm using, so like outlines and glows and stuff. But this hologram is very, very interesting. I want to spend a minute talking about that. So this hologram is actually a mesh. It's a quad. It's 4 edges, a face. Actually, it might be 2 triangles. Probably is 2 triangles. It is 2 triangles. So I'm going to turn off this mesh. No, not the mesh render. I'm going to turn off. How can I do this easily? Let me just do this. I'm going to get rid of the material. Okay, so this is the mesh. Okay, so I have this mesh. It's a square. So all it is a square. So if I like click this, wait, I can't click that. Yeah, it's not showing them. Okay, it's actually a lot more line. I'll go over this in a second, okay? So I tried making it just like a square. So I'll go over that in a bit. That's a little bit more technical. But so this square essentially has 4 corners, right? 4 vertices. So I have the 2 bottom vertices connect always following the position of the watch. Then I have the top 2 vertices always following the position of the bottom of the dialog box or the tooltip box. So I can adjust these controls. So I'm just going to set this to 1 so it makes more sense. So now you can see like the corners are following the dialog box no matter where it moves. And then these 2 corners are following the watch. Same thing with the other character watch as well. So I can change this bottom offset. I don't even know why I have that control, but I don't ever use it. Watch point width. So you can see that's kind of what the square looks like. But when the 2 points get close to the watch, that's what it looks like. So that's the shape of the hologram, right? And then I created this material, this hologram material. I'm just undoing here. It's hologram material, and this is a shader I made. Okay. And this makes all these little lines here, but then it uses these other fades to fade out from the bottom and to fade out along the edges. So let me show you what those settings do in the game. In the material. So we can change the noise scale. Okay, that changes basically like what the noise, let me make it really small. So that changes like the size of the lines essentially. So if it's like 0, then there's like no lines in the hologram. Obviously that doesn't look as good. Let me zoom in so you guys can see a little better. This hologram piece. Okay, so let me go all the way back to 0, 0, 0. Okay, so this is what the shape looks like without the shader, or without all these settings on the shader. Okay, so the noise scale is basically how many lines there are. So that makes it look more hologrammy, like that, right? And then the speed is how fast it jitters, essentially. So I have it pretty low. And then the edge fade is where it really starts to look like a hologram, okay? So as I adjust these, you can see it fades the edge out, so it's not a harsh line. That's where it really starts to make it look like a hologram light. And then I can adjust the harshness and all that. So a lot of values here to tweak to just dial it in. And then the edge fade vertical, that is from bottom to top, right? The same thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm controlling these values in the animation to make it open and close. So it like starts down here and goes up to that, right? And this other value is from like, it's the strength of the fade. So I can change this to be like that. See how it changes the position? and then that changes the strength of the fade. And then the emission intensity is like essentially how much it glows, right? So these are all values that I built into this shader to control the look of the hologram, and I think it came out pretty dang good. So I'm super proud of it. So, and what's cool is that it's all procedural. So a lot of times the way that stuff like this would be done in a game is they would just make like a hologram texture, like an image, and then that would be shown here. And then it would like use either a sprite swap animation to do the lines, or it would be like an animated sprite, or not an animated sprite, but like an animated image to do the lines. So I love doing things procedurally as much as possible, because then it's dynamic and it changes. It will always look different to one player as it does to another, and it's more realistic, like more. It's less. It's not the same all the time. Like you bake things into an image or into a video or animation, it's all the same all the time. I like things being dynamic and fluid and procedural as much as possible. It's just a lot more satisfying and immersive, I think. I'm just undoing all that so I can get back to my dialed in controls. Back in my undo history. There we go. Okay, oh, let me make sure that that got set back to 4. Yes, it is. Okay. So that's the tooltip system. That is the tooltip system. That's how the game will relay information to the player throughout the game. It's also how the tutorial is gonna work at the very beginning of the level, which I've still got to build the tutorial. But yeah, that's that. That's that. Well, VFX is the best part in game dev. It's fun, dude. You feel like a wizard. Yeah, it's super fun. And there's still so much VFX I gotta add in this game, like the cannon fire. Why are enemies on? I didn't undo too much, did I? Modify material emission and multiply, select cubes, and multiply hierarchy, cube, modify, select cube. Like to driving direction. Yes, that's all good. Did I turn a cannon back on? No, I didn't. Undo history. Undo history. There we go. Select cannon. Why is it so big? There we go. Is it active in shield? Yeah, that's all good. Cool. Okay, I think we're good. We're back to default. Enemies are off. I can turn the canvas back on because you guys have seen it now. Yes. Dude. Okay. Get up in chat. You can animate it too. Yep. Yep. You should totally make this a short. I probably will. I don't know how I'm going to do that though, because I feel like I'm so long-winded when I talk about stuff. Use AI in your workflow at all? Yes. For coding, a lot. I use AI in coding a lot. Only very recently have I started getting help with visuals. So, and I say help with visuals. By help, I mean speeding things up and staying within budget. So for my own games, like my own personal stuff, when I'm making stuff, I'm especially like, I'm a visual artist. I like to create things visually. I don't have a strength in 2D. My strength is in 3D, not 2D. I mean, I'll just go ahead and tell you now. So these button images, these are all AI. I made these with ChatGPT. I had to babysit ChatGPT so much until we finally nailed down one. And then I used that reference to make all the other button icons. So these are all AI images. It's going to be up to, I mean, it would be really cool to actually hire a real artist to make like non-AI versions of these at some point, but that's gonna be totally up to the client. At this point, like we're over budget on this game already, and we're so far past original deadline on this game. My client's main priority is just like getting this game done. And so to stay within budget and deadline, like there's shortcuts that I have to take, unfortunately, like with AI and stuff. I don't mind it as much. Like I don't mind using AI, especially for visuals, as long as it looks good. Like I can't tell you guys how many versions of like these buttons that I went through that were just like absolute trash. I think these look really good, and so I'm perfectly fine using AI for them, right? And this is work that I'm doing for a client. Client loves it. Client doesn't care. If client says, hey, if we can do it with ChatGPT and save thousands of dollars, my client's gonna want to do it. So yeah. So I have been using AI for code for like years now. For years I've been using AI to help with code. But only in this game have I just recently started doing some AI with like some UI, and that's just been these buttons right here. The health bar, infinity bar, I made that all myself from scratch. All this here I made myself from scratch. Oh, except for that. So so that image is an AI. The font I got from, there's a really cool comic book font. It's called Blambot. This is another link I want to give you guys. If you guys are doing anything comic book themed, check out Blambot, okay? We're actually paying for a license for this, but if you're doing, well, depending on what you guys are doing, you guys might could use these fonts for free. They have different licenses. We bought a license for these fonts, but there's this website called Blambot. You guys should check it out. This guy makes all comic book fonts, okay? And he has like, look at this, 300 products. So many different types of fonts that are all comic book themed. So I got these for this game, and I think they look really good. So Blambot, check it out, guys, if you guys are doing anything like that. So font is from there. The image is AI. Oh, the Alan Brie watches are AI. But that's it. So the buttons, the Alan Brie icons, that's the extent of the AI in this game. Yeah. Waiting for the day AI can set up my animator for me perfectly. Oh, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. This thing, are you talking about this right here in Unity? Where's my player? Right there. You talking about this? Talking about this right here, this monstrosity. This monstrosity right here. This is just for the player. And this is only one layer. Do you guys see this? This is the base layer. This is my shield layer. This is my cannon layer. This is my extra breathing layer. This is my flight layer. This is my get hit layer. AI, okay. AI needs to progress like another 2,000 years before it's able to do anything with Unity's animation system, okay? That's how bad this is. I joke, obviously, but... Release date sometime this summer. Not only that, but also blenders and layers. Package the font in the game, or does it get baked in? I'm actually not sure how Unity compiles fonts in final games. Like the font file is always in here, but like Blambot, like that website specifically has different licenses, and there's different licenses depending on how you're using the font. Like if you're quote unquote baking the font into a game to where it's set in stone, then you need one type of license. But if you have some other type of website or game where players or users can use your application or website or game to like make whatever text they want with that font, then you need a different type of license. So you just got to check what type of license you need on his website. I was unsure about what license to get for those fonts. So I actually emailed the developer and said, hey, this is what we're doing. What license should we get? And he told me what we need. I think it was the desktop license we needed. I can't remember, but yeah, we got it all squared away. You gonna say that that is AI in the credits? Because I feel like it's good to say that is used AI in the making of the game inside somewhere. I'm not sure. I'll have to speak with my client about that. I don't know. I think the new Graph API will help a lot in Unity 7, so maybe in the long run it will be more. Dude, I don't know anything about Unity 7. Is there information on Unity 7? I do know that they have been doing something to rework the animation system, but that's all I know. Didn't realize it was you without the Batman. That's awesome. People will get in my real life streams a lot. Like they'll follow my channel for the Lego stuff, and then I do one of these streams and they see me and they're like, who is this guy? This is someone I followed or subscribed to. I don't ever remember subscribing to follow. And then they go to my channel, look at my previous videos, like, oh, it's the Lego guy. How's the jump to rooftop working? Jump to rooftop. Hey, it's Wolf. Have you not been in here? You haven't even seen the have you not seen the flying system? Dude, it's been a while. If the last thing that you were here for was us figuring out the rooftop system, let me show you the Infinium. So go down, charge, jetpack open, doosh, fly around. Increase height, fly back to default height. Pull cannon out. I can't wait to add sound effects into this game, guys. Soon. Next week or two. Oh, I'm out of Infinium. Shoot. Gotta collect some more. Sound effects is where this game's really gonna start coming together. So yeah, you fly up to the rooftop or ascend, I guess. And then a cutscene happens. Cutscene's already built. I just have it turned off for now. And then you continue flying rooftop to rooftop. I really need to edit his. When he's going rooftop to rooftop, he needs to stop doing this the whole time. Looks so bad. Okay, guys, I've showed you everything that I've been working on off stream. I need to actually get some work done. Actually, I need to go soon because I have a meeting at 1 o'clock. So for those that don't know, I do the game design stuff like I'm doing here, but the other half of my work is actual visual effects for movies, TV shows, commercials, stuff like that. So I have a meeting at 1 o'clock with an NFL team. I've been doing some contract work for this NFL team. This will be the second time now, and I have a meeting with them at 1 o'clock. So I need to eat lunch too before that meeting. So I think I'm gonna go. Let me go at like. It's 12:26. I'll go at like 12:33, 12:34. Just remind me in chat, guys. Just remind me. Last year was a lot of reveals during Unite Barcelona. You can look it up. There's going to be a new animation rigging. Okay, cool. I'll try to look that up. You're mocapping the pose last. Oh, okay, got it. I've done a few mocap sessions. Which one were you a part of? I never remember other people need sound. I play it and in my head it all just yeah. Yep. Oh, that's so cool. Nice, especially VFX, 3D VFX actually. Thanks for the follow, Bluetooth means a lot. Okay. I think. Oh, someone asked what's left in the game to finish it. I think I'll talk about that more on next stream because I want to actually get some work done in like the next 5 minutes. I think I'm gonna do something really boring. Oh, I can't fly. I'm just gonna work on zoning. I know it's not the flashiest thing to do, but I'm gonna work on zoning some. So zoning is essentially just placing invisible walls everywhere to limit the player where you can go and where you can't go. So let me turn all the zoning mesh renderers on. Boop. So these gray boxes, this is kind of what I've done so far of where you can go and where you can't go. So I'm gonna keep working on zoning. I know it's super boring. It's not flashy at all, but it has to be done. And hopefully, if you guys don't mind, you can help me catch things that... Why is there not zoning? Oh, it's right there. Okay, got it. Cool. You guys can help me catch things. Okay, well, I hate how it disappears like that. It's so annoying. It's not a clipping thing. It's actually because the camera is going through these cubes. I don't think it's a clipping thing. Yeah, it's not. Okay. So you can go in all there. Yes, that's all fine. That works up to there. Okay, it looks like we're set in stone for zoning up until the police station. Then you jump rooftop to rooftop. Okay, so zoning, I need to add another one of those. Just double check that zone. Yes, that's the normal zoning. Okay. Put this zoning, duplicate, move it over. And then how was I scaling these before? Was it the scale or the collider? Collider is 111. Yeah, I'm using the scale. Okay. Just want to stay consistent here. So X. I want to make sure that the player cannot jump off the building. Go about to right there. Sometime soon, I want to say in the next week or two. And that's probably pushing it. Maybe sometime in the next 2 weeks or so. I want to open this game up to testers, to you guys if you want to test it. And I want you guys to just go crazy, like bug test, try stuff out, try to go places that you think, try to go everywhere and then just report them to me. That's kind of what I want to do for this game. I'd love to get some testers to play the game to tell me, hey, this is broken or this doesn't work. You know what I mean? Duplicate that. I actually don't want the player to go down past that, so we'll do that. To the building. Double check that one. Do it right there. Okay. Wish I could like outline all of them at the same time. But I don't think I can. Okay, there's 2 there. Actually, they could all probably just share the same one. Maybe not. Duplicate this one. Right about there. That's good. This building's a little closer. This will definitely need to be different. Definitely less scale. Okay, so I don't want the player to jump down there. They need to stay up on this top level. So we'll do that. What I tell you guys, told you this part was very boring. That might be awkward if you're like jumping from this building up to there and you hit an invisible wall. That would be bad. So how can we fix that? I can just scale this down on the X. Move it over. There we go. Maybe I should, because you still don't want to hit an invisible wall if you jump all the way over there. So I'm going to do it even more. I'll let you get to at least there. I'll do that. Yeah. And this one needs to extend over more. Yeah, that works. Shouldn't be able to get through that. It's 12:33. Oh shoot. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I completely forgot. I get in the zone and I just forget about everything else. Okay. Get in the zone. We're working on zoning. Pun not intended, but very thankful that it happened. You see how sledding game handled out of bounds a Yeti that kicks you back with Hulk strength? I did not see that, but I have been seeing the sledding game on. Dude, sledding game has absolutely destroyed social media. I say destroyed, like they've done a really good job. The sledding game, whoever that developer is, his social media posts are amazing. I could learn a few lessons from him. Will engine only render what's in frame? Yes, you're talking about calling, like camera calling? Yes. It's like if the camera's looking this way, it's not going to render what's behind it. Yep. You're sharing the process with us as always. No problem, tribe. I love the gratefulness. That's a very kind comment. So you're finishing the game. If you are, you would have more time to play other games like, I don't know, understand. Dude, so after this game is done, after Tooland is done, I really need to put some more time into Stream Focus. Stream Focus is this multi-chat app that I've been developing. I need to work on that, and I really, really, really want to get back to finishing my brick building game. I didn't say the word. I didn't say LEGO, okay? For those that know, you know what I'm talking about. I really want to finish that game and release it for free for as many people to play as possible. So that's next on my to-do list. But yeah, I do want to do some more gaming as well. I really want to keep playing the Lego Batman game with Lego Batman VTuber. That's been a lot of fun. I just need to find some time to do it. Yeah, okay. That's it for me for today, guys. I need to go eat lunch real quick and then have that work meeting. Thanks for joining. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Hope you guys have a great day. Oh, by the way, I've been trying so hard to find some shorts editors, like someone to clip stuff for me. If you guys know of anyone that does that, please send them my way because I've really been struggling to find someone. Yeah. So that's that. If you know anyone, send them my way. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Don't know when the next stream will be. Today's Friday. Is today Friday or Thursday? Today's Friday. Next, I might do a gaming stream sometime this weekend. Like maybe tonight or tomorrow night. I could do a Lego Batman stream. Oh wait, ask Kenji. Ask Kenji what? He'll help. Actually, he can't help. I asked him. Asked him if he knew any editors. He doesn't have any shorts editors. He's looking for them. He has what he does have is the long form editors. I should actually ask him about that because I would love to have a long form editor as well. But my priority is shorts clippers right now. That's a good idea. I'll actually ask him about the long form editors. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I might do a gaming stream either tonight or tomorrow night, and then I'll get back to these game dev streams probably on maybe Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. Yeah, that's everything. Again, guys, if you would be so kind, like, I actually need help on something, if you guys wouldn't mind. I mentioned it earlier, but if you weren't there for that, especially now that my stream's over, please go to my YouTube channel. Check out the latest Batman video, Lego Batman video that I uploaded. It's 30 minutes long. It's like an edited down version of the stream. It's like all the best moments. So it's Lego Batman plays Legacy of the Dark Knight, I think. And the thumbnail says Legacy of Me or something like that. It's a Lego Batman video, 30 minutes long. Please, 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 I beg you, I need help. Please go watch that video, or at least a good portion of it, and then send me a DM on Discord, or just chat in the public Discord Pixel Party channel, and tell me what you think of it. Tell me, like, I don't want, like, if you think it's good, that's fine, tell me it's good, but I'm really looking for like ways to improve. Like, why if you're watching it and something clicks in your head like, oh, well, obviously this video is getting no views because of this, like, tell me what that is. Like, I want honest feedback. I want to know why YouTube's not showing the video, why it only has 70 views, because I think it's good. So like, tell me what you think of the thumbnail. Tell me, is the thumbnail terrible? Is it good? Is it too dark? Is it too chaotic? And then the video, is the editing too slow? Is it too fast? Is it not funny? Is it just really silly and stupid? Like, whatever it is, like, feedback. I really crave feedback on this video. So if you guys could do that, I would love it. Yes, critique it. Yeah, whatever you're gonna say. I can take a punch. So whatever, if good or bad, just tell me your honest opinion. Okay, I gotta go. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Read TikTok comments? Yes, I do. Justice was here. I do. Okay, guys. I'll see you. Bye. Oh, I want to raid on Twitch, so let's do that. I'm gonna end TikTok real quick. End TikTok.